Imagine Wesley is a public school, and that's important for parents to understand that we are a public school. That if your child has any disabilities, if your child is exceptionally gifted, whatever that is, we are a public school.
Somewhere in the city, our children could get a really good quality education for free.
One of the strongest things about the school, from my perspective, is the parent involvement. That's part of what being a charter school is about, is getting involved in your child's education.
We have 3 children now. We adopted a little girl from China, and one of the things we thought would be very important for her would be to learn her native tongue.
Doing the research, he kind of listed the pros and the cons, and what came out was Imagine Wesley was clearly the best choice for our child.
We have a public school, of course, that serves our area, but it doesn't offer the IB curriculum or gender-separate classrooms. And so, although it's just down the street, we opted to enroll Jackson here because of the IB curriculum and the creative approach to learning.
By sitting in a diverse setting, receiving a high-quality education, your child will be able to meet the needs and be able to compete and be able to participate in a global society.
I will say, after the first week of school, Zachary came home and he said he wants to be here through 8th grade, that he loves it.
The International Baccalaureate was started in 1968 in Geneva, Switzerland by a group of business people, diplomats, and international educators. They wanted to create a curriculum that was transportable around the world and would be very rigorous and allow their students to enter any university system anywhere in the world. Out of the top 100 high schools in the United States, over 43 are International Baccalaureate schools, and out of the top 10 high schools in the United States, 7 of the top 10 are IB schools.
We did the research, we studied in China, we traveled around the world, and we saw how the world is educating their children. And if I am in China and they can say hello, if I am in India and they can say hello, can my child say ni hao? And if they cannot, where will they be in the future?
The school is pioneering a new track in education for the children of Atlanta, Georgia, and indeed the United States. The International Baccalaureate program in operation at International Wesley is proven to be one of the best way to develop critical, analytical thinking skills in students, as well as articulation in more than one language, in an attempt to genuinely develop young people who are aware of the importance of global intercommunication.
The International Baccalaureate program requires a second language. We chose Chinese because there's new educational theory that says that if your child is exposed to an Asian language or a Slavic language, whether they become fluent or not, that it increases their cognitive development. They're actually learning by using both sides of their brain.
In the IB, language is essential. In order to be an international citizen, you have to be able to communicate with others. So in the IB, we very naturally require daily studies of language. At Wesley, we study Chinese Mandarin in every grade, every day. Imagine Wesley is very fortunate. We have teachers who come around the globe to come here. 2 of our native Chinese teachers, one comes from Taiwan and the other from a northern province of China.
I drive 59 miles a day to be here, as well as one teacher lives in the town of White, which is an hour and 10 minutes away. There's a reason, and that reason is the love of being in a situation like this, being in an IB school, the challenge of dealing with students in an environment like this, to find the rewards that you can establish being here. Some days I can't believe that I get paid for this wonderful job. Can you guys tell the mayor hello in Chinese?
Meow. Ni hao. Ni hao.
Ni hao. Do you have another question? Yes.
How hard is it to be a man?
It's very hard. It is, but it's like learning Chinese. It's something that you can do if you learn how to do it. You know, when you came to school, you didn't know Chinese, right? The logo. All right. Thank you. So now, can I get you to sign my shirt? I have a pen. You normally don't write on your shirts unless, well, I guess you could. Here. Came back to Atlanta, and the traffic is always stalled. So it seemed to me that we could learn about how to build better roads and transportation like the Chinese have. So much for boys not talking. Bye-bye.
Ladies, what are up on the wall over there? What are those 10 words?
Attitude.
Your IB attitudes, all the things that we aspire to do and live in our life.
Dr. Gray and I have been dreaming about the school for more than 3 years, and when she got out of her car and walked in, I almost cried because we're here. We're all here, and it's been a long time, and now it's all a reality. It's not a dream anymore.